Years after the events of the first story, the legend of Agesinkole has changed completely. The feared thief who once terrorized Ajeromi is no longer remembered simply as an outlaw. His name has become a symbol of justice, and future kings are expected to swear an oath in his name before taking the throne. A new ruler, King Adenitan, refuses to honor that sacred tradition. Surrounded by powerful chiefs, he decides that the old laws should no longer control him. Instead of protecting his people, the king and his allies begin using their positions to enrich themselves while crushing anyone who dares to challenge their authority. The kingdom slowly changes under their rule. Wealth that belongs to the people disappears into the hands of the powerful, while ordinary citizens are left suffering. Those who speak against the king face intimidation and violence. The chiefs who should protect the kingdom become partners in its corruption. But the rulers understand that the legend of Agesinkole still has power. If people continue believing that justice will eventually return, the king's authority can never be completely secure. They therefore use forbidden spiritual practices to suppress the influence of Agesinkole and keep his presence away from the kingdom. Meanwhile, the people continue suffering under the corrupt system. Several characters become caught between loyalty to the throne and the growing need to challenge the injustice surrounding them. Old loyalties begin to break, hidden motives emerge, and the kingdom moves closer to a confrontation that cannot be avoided. The king believes his power is strong enough to silence both his enemies and the ancient forces connected to Agesinkole. But his greatest mistake is believing that a legend can be destroyed simply by refusing to acknowledge it. As the kingdom becomes increasingly unstable, the balance between justice and corruption begins to collapse. The spiritual forces surrounding Ajeromi grow stronger, and the name of Agesinkole once again becomes associated with reckoning. Eventually, the consequences of the king's actions begin catching up with him. The same power structure that made Adenitan feel untouchable becomes the source of his downfall. His attempt to control justice only proves how badly the kingdom needs it. Then comes the moment the story has been building toward. Agesinkole returns. His appearance transforms the meaning of the entire story. He is no longer simply the notorious thief from the past. He has become a legendary force representing justice itself, returning to confront a kingdom that has forgotten the principles it was supposed to protect. The corrupt rulers can no longer hide behind their titles or their rituals. Their power is finally confronted by the legend they tried to erase.